Financial Freedom. Financial Freedom, a proven path to all the money you will ever need, by Grant Sabatier. If you've ever felt like you're stuck in the endless cycle of working hard, paying bills, and wondering when, if ever, you'll get the chance to live life on your own terms, then Financial Freedom by Grant Sabatier is the book that could change everything. In this revolutionary guide, Sabatier doesn't just talk about managing money, he talks about transforming your relationship with money, your time, and your entire approach to life. But what makes this book truly unique is the story behind it. The story behind the book, how Grant went from $2.26 to $1 million. Grant Sabatier's path to financial freedom didn't start with privilege, inheritance, or a high-paying job. It started with an overwhelming sense of hopelessness. At age 24, he found himself broke, living in a tiny apartment in Chicago, struggling with debt, and with a bank account balance of just $2.26. He was at rock bottom and wondering how he could ever escape his financial situation. Most people would have assumed that this was the story of someone who'd be stuck in debt forever. But Grant didn't settle for that fate. Instead of giving in to the traditional cycle of living paycheck to paycheck, he made a radical decision. He was going to change the trajectory of his financial life, and he was going to do it fast. Through grit, a bit of luck, and a lot of hustle, Sabatier transformed his financial situation in a jaw-dropping 5 years, reaching a net worth of over $1 million. How did he do it? By challenging everything he thought he knew about money, spending, and work. He discovered key principles and strategies that would allow him to build wealth quickly and sustainably, and he shares every single step in Financial Freedom. Why did Grant write this book? Grant didn't just write Financial Freedom for himself. He wrote it because he believes that anyone can achieve financial independence, no matter their starting point. He's passionate about the idea that we don't have to follow the traditional path of working hard for 40 years, only to retire and hope we have enough saved up. There's a better way, and Grant wants you to know that it's possible. As he dug deeper into the world of finance and wealth building, Grant discovered that there's very little financial education available to the average person. Schools don't teach how to manage money, invest, or build wealth. And even most personal finance books are either outdated or too complicated to follow. So, he set out to create a guide that would break down these complex ideas into simple, actionable steps. His message is clear: you don't have to wait until retirement to experience financial freedom. It's about taking control of your financial life now, making strategic choices, and setting yourself up for a future where you're not tied to a paycheck. The core principles of financial freedom. The beauty of financial freedom is that it's not just a theoretical idea, it's a step-by-step guide. Sabatier breaks the process of financial independence into easy-to-understand principles that anyone can apply, no matter where they are in their financial journey. Here are some of the key takeaways. 1. Master your money mindset. One of the first steps to financial freedom is changing the way you think about money. Sabatier emphasizes that wealth building isn't just about earning more, it's about shifting your mindset from scarcity to abundance. He encourages readers to focus on what they can do, rather than what they can't, and to stop limiting themselves with beliefs like, "I'll never be rich," or "It's too late for me." 2. Aggressive savings and cutting expenses. The foundation of financial freedom is learning how to save as much money as possible. Sabatier isn't advocating for extreme deprivation, but he urges people to think creatively about where they can cut unnecessary expenses. Whether it's by living below your means, cutting out wasteful spending, or finding more affordable alternatives, every dollar saved brings you closer to independence. 3. Building multiple income streams. Sabatier introduces the idea of creating multiple sources of income. Instead of relying on a single paycheck from a job, he talks about creating side hustles, investing in assets, or starting businesses that generate passive income. By diversifying income streams, you increase your chances of building wealth faster and more sustainably. 4. Investing wisely. Sabatier is a huge advocate for smart investing, specifically in low-cost index funds and real estate. He explains how to start investing with small amounts of money and gradually build a portfolio that grows over time. The key here is to think long-term, avoid emotional decision-making, and focus on assets that appreciate in value over time. 5. The power of financial independence. Perhaps the most exciting part of the book is its focus on freedom. Financial freedom doesn't just mean having enough money to never worry about bills again. It means having the freedom to live life on your terms, to choose what you want to do with your time, to stop working for a paycheck, and to stop making decisions based on financial limitations. Real-world results. How the book has impacted lives. Since Financial Freedom was released, it's had a profound impact on people's lives. The book's message of empowerment and financial control resonates with people across the world. Readers have shared how they've paid off debt, drastically reduced their expenses, or achieved financial independence years earlier than they'd ever imagined. Some have even gone on to retire in their 30s, using the principles in the book to guide their decisions. It's no surprise that financial freedom has sparked a movement. Grant's approach is refreshingly practical and relatable, inspiring a whole generation of people to rethink the traditional ideas of work, wealth, and retirement. Whether it's through his blog, podcast, or social media, Sabatier continues to inspire and teach people how to make smarter money moves and live life with greater autonomy. Why should you read Financial Freedom? If you're feeling stuck in the daily grind and wondering if financial freedom is even possible for you, Financial Freedom is the book that will open your eyes to the reality that yes, it is possible. Sabatier's writing is down-to-earth and approachable, and his strategies are easy to implement, even if you're just starting out. The book gives you the tools, the mindset, and the confidence to take control of your financial destiny. It's not about getting rich quick, it's about building sustainable wealth and creating a life that aligns with your values. Ultimately, this book is about empowerment. It's about showing you that you have more control over your financial life than you think, and you can start making smarter money decisions today that will lead to a brighter, more fulfilling future. Final thoughts. Whether you're just starting your career or you're looking for a way to break free from the rat race, Financial Freedom will inspire you to think differently about money and wealth. It's not about working harder, it's about working smarter, investing wisely, and living intentionally. If you're ready to stop living paycheck to paycheck and start building the financial future you deserve, this book will give you the roadmap to get there. If you're ready to take action and start creating your own path to financial independence, then Financial Freedom by Grant Sabatier might just be the guide you've been waiting for. Make sure to grab a copy and start taking the first steps towards the life you've always dreamed of.